Testing, testing. I hope everything is going well. I don't have the stream up yet at the moment because my laptop is being a bit slow. Do the whole startup when we're in the lobby. Hopefully be quick with this. Right, and welcome back to another race in VSL Season 11 Tier 2. Tonight it's a special night. It's Abu Dhabi and it's a sprint weekend, so we will be having one shot quali commencing shortly, and then it will be a 10-lap sprint race to set the grid for the actual Grand Prix. There are points in the sprint though, traditional F1 points for the sprint, and then we will have the grid set up for our Grand Prix, and it will be normal service resumed with a 50% race and normal service resumed with point scoring. So once again, it is me, Rando, who's here by myself, and I will be guiding you through tonight's action here in Abu Dhabi for Tier 2, as 12 drivers here tonight. Most of them, I think, were here last night. I think Ryan is the only driver we didn't see last week. We're going to go on board with Kev. He was last week's winner, so we'll go on board with him. He won on penalty, spent most of the race in second, but had a free second time penalty, while Julie Show in front of him only had 6, so he dropped behind to finish P2, and it was Ryan Berry who was third to finish a very, very chaotic, to say the least, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But I'm hoping my voice is coming through. Thank you, Steve, for that. I hope my voice is coming through well here. 12 drivers tonight. I believe Ryan is the only driver that wasn't here last week, but stable finish. Kev Roski looks like ERT Jordan is set to take pole. Comes through the change. Turn 9. Abu Dhabi's become significantly better with these changes that were introduced in 2021. Much more of a fast flowing circuit rather than a complete stop go circuit that everyone dreaded previously to 2021. So it's become a favourite of mine personally. A lot of people do agree is good track, great for racing. So, but I'm excited. It's the man who will take pole position. Kevroski P2. I think ERT Jordan P3. I believe that's the same 1, 2, 3 from qualifying last week. I'm excited was definitely pole, I believe, and I think it was Kevroski P2, but that is that for the sprint. That's just one part of the job done. So I'm excited, takes pole position back to back. A temp separates him and Kevroski. You have a bigger gap to ERT Jordan than O. Steven, Speed Risky, M. Ryan, Ryan Berry, Speed Newgarden, Sabi, Speed Eraser, all complete the top 10. NA9 and NRT Julie Show will complete the grid as they had their lap times validated. So for a second race in a row, we have NRT Julie Show starting from the back. Now he won on track last week. Can he have the same fortune today, or will he have more trouble coming his way? 12 drivers tonight, so you're hoping there is less action and chaos, even though I think it was 14 last week and we managed to have 3 safety cars, so anything can happen here. I think 4 actually. I don't know, I wasn't racing, so I can't really remember. But yeah, now who will go sauce? Who will go medium? Sauce definitely viable to finish sprint races on this game, unlike last season. So I would suspect most people will be on the sauce. Maybe a couple other people will try mediums. Save sauce for the actual Grand Prix. That's another thing you have to consider for the race. Of course, you're going to have a lot of sauce available to you because it was short qualifying. You only use one set of softs. So you can definitely afford to use that extra set of soft tires for the sprint. You'll still, depending on your choice, you could use up 2 softs if you go for the harder compound. You only have 2 sets of compounds. If you go for the normal, you have 3 sets of compounds. And if you go for the soft compound, you have 4 sets of compound, so it's maybe someone potentially went for the harder compound, use up the 2 softs immediately, have one usable for the race soft, and then have 2 mediums, 2 hards to choose from. That could be decisions people here make, but we wait for everyone to fine tune their strategies and make the slight adjustments they are entitled to make to the setups for this race. This will determine the grid, obviously, but there's still points to be handed out. 8 for first, all the way down to 1 point for 8th. So you have a 2 in 3 chance of scoring in this, and you know, when all is said and done, these points could be a deciding factor in this championship. Actually, get up the standings right now if they. And Matt Wright has given us a bingo card. Actually, here's a bingo card up here. But we'll focus on that later. No formation lap, of course. Oh no, there is a formation lap. Have they fixed the glitch? Oh, that gives us more time to. 13 now. Someone else joined. Tony joined actually. He is a Ferrari driver, but you know, I think he's decided he doesn't want to be part of strategy blunders anymore. So I think Christian Horner has picked him up. Oh, Ryan Berry's been disqualified from the formation lap. That will affect the start. He'll be having some cool tires on his car, so it may be a factor in the start. And Berry's just joined. Oh, can he get back in? He'll be able to do the main race, but you don't want to get disqualified from here and start at the back of the grid. So NT Julie Show isn't starting from the back of the grid now. Of course, the sprint format probably does benefit a driver like NRT Julie Show. He's not had good luck when it comes to qualifying, but his race pace is astounding. As there's been a collision. M. Ryan and Speed Newgarden, I think they've made contact on the formation lap. So you have 3 drivers altogether. We're gonna be compromised for the race start. This could be chance for the likes of Sabi and geez, that's a spinner. That's one of the Williams. Speed Risky has had a moment on the formation lap. Get your moments out now, anyway. And we have Tony a bit behind. Pick it up, Tony. Tony was someone who was in the running for the race win last week, but he unfortunately got a drive-through penalty. I have to take the lead, actually. Yeah. So, Julie Show, Speed Newgar, and Speed Risky have gone for their softs. Everyone else on their mediums. So, Speed Newgar's going to have cooler tires. He'll get them up temperature quickly. But watch out for NRT Julie Show. Kev Rusky's not parked his car correctly. Please don't get disqualified from this session. I beg. I don't want to do a restart. But anyway, we have a bit of a glitchy ass time bar, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights are out and away we go. Ryan Berry's already got a drive. It was a great start for him. I'm excited. He looks to be keeping the lead into turn 1. It's all even Stevens in the front. No real major changes at the front. Few squabbling at the back. Julie Show's already made up a couple of positions, but MXI's already pulled away from Kev Rusky. Yeah, Jordan is just behind him. Well, it looks all clean. Some issues with Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry has retired already, and it's a safety car off the bat. Some issues with Ryan Berry, as that's Ryan has spawned with the safety car. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, all clean at the front, but it was all happening behind. And Julie Show has jumped from P12 to P7 already. P6. Jesus Christ. Julie Show has jumped up the field. Speed Newgarden's had some issues. Could he pit potentially? You don't have to pit in this session, but if you're at the back, do you risk it? Does he potentially go through? Like, it's only lap 1. Look how much use you lost 7 laps, 6 laps maybe of use on those tires. But while we're in the safety car, I need to charge my headphones, so I'm just going to do that quickly. You never had control. You kicked out of the lobby then, Ryan. That have happened. And then you came back and you controlled the car. Looked like a road car anyway, because it jump-started and just stood there from what I was seeing. And as Speedy Race is coming into the pits, does he have damage or is he going for a gamble? McLaren pit crew getting right there. Oh, looks like he's gambling. No front wing there. He's gambling. He's going for the softs. Interesting call by Speed Race. He's lost a couple positions from that, but we'll see what the tire position change is. So the top 5 remain as the top 5. NOT Julie Show has just surged up the field, which was expected on the Saucer with his race pace. Up 6 places P6. Sabi's up a couple positions. M. Ryan has lost 2. His cold tire is definitely impacted him negatively there. LA9's up a couple positions. Tony from last is up to P10. And Speed Newgarden is 11. Speed Racer is taking the gamble and is pitted onto the safety car. We might potentially get the safety car in this lap. Unlikely, but maybe. I'd quite like it to come in so we can get some more racing action quickly. Oh, there's some stuff happening in the background between Speed Newgarden and Tony. What's going on there, lads? We've seen him go through this back straight behind a safety car. A camera shot that has become infamous in the F1 world. If you know, you know. We all have different opinions about this, but hopefully we won't have any of those kind of moments here tonight in Tour 2. But Speed Risky hasn't had a chance to use the softs. This, of course, does benefit the soft runners. They get less use on the tires, and I think it's going to be another lap behind Bernd Mylander, unfortunately, in that Aston Martin safety car. Beautiful safety car. Why better than the red Mercedes, in my opinion? I really missed the silver Mercedes safety car. That was a really nice safety car. So red, but we go on to lap 3 as there's. Ooh, and Ryan's coming into the pit. Is he gambling also? Does he have damage? He did have a half spin when the safety car came out. Did he actually clip something there? No, he's going gambling also. He's putting on the softs also. Okay, that's a bit of a glitch there. But there we go. Ryan is going for the gamble also, so interesting, I think, from him. He was up and up, and he's made this call late. Like I think he's lost out the Speed Racer from that. I think he was ahead of Speed Racer. So interesting what that call, what transpires from that. But hopefully this lap we will get the message: safety car in this lap, and we will get under racing pronto. I'm excited who Spawn on his second last we saw those 2 late safety cars spotted. He was leading the entire Australian Grand Prix and was too happy to go on the Chorho and spotted off the last corner on the restart. That cost him his chance of victory. I think he ended up finishing P10 anyway, so he picked up a couple points. He picked up a point actually for P10. It might be P9. I don't know. So much happened in Australia. But yeah, he's looking for redemption definitely. There's a bit of gap behind Kev Rusky, but we get the message: safety car in this lap. So we're back to the familiar sight from last week. I'm excited. It's the de facto safety car. Kev Rusky is the man behind, looking for the bonus to now jump. Now this Abu Dhabi's less predictable for when you're gonna go. You can't really keep it to the line. He could go off the penultimate corner. It's a bit awkward to do it off the last corner, but then the line comes up to you quickly, so you have to transfer. But he seems to be going a bit quicker than last week, so he wants to be close to the safety car. I'm going to predict he's going off the penultimate corner, but we'll see when he goes. And can Kev Rusky catch him? That's a nice, horrible angle. He's going now. Yep, off the penultimate corner. And Kev Rusky has not got a good restart on him. ERT Jordan does. Could he try one of the turbo? Turbo is a difficult place to go for a move, and no one's really going for the moves, but already a second gap in the lead for M Excited. So he's looking to make redemption for last week's heartache. But yeah, he's pulling a gap definitely here. As I think Speedy Risky, he's going to try and make use of the soft tires, but Stephen gives him very little room to work with, so can't really make the move there. He's going to open some ERS, try and make the move, but I suspect, yeah, Stephen is burning also a bit more speed on Speedy Risky. Is he going to throw into the chicane down here? Yeah, he's already getting ahead of him, getting ahead of the braking. He's going to have the inside line, but Steve will have it for the second quarter, but he gets a better run on those soft compound tires. And Yuli Show make a move. This is a 2 back, try one. But Steve is coming back. But he's too far back to make a lunge there. We have Williams 3 and 4 as of right now. Tony, he's going to move on Sabi. They're getting really close to context. NA9's had a moment. He's off the track and going slow as he had some short issue. But we'll go now to lap 5. Emside has gapped Kev Rossi, but Kev Rossi's gapped Jordan. Will there be team orders at Williams? Speed Risky on the fastest compound. Of course, this sets the grid for the race as NA9's into the pits. He's clearly has some damage, so he will start 12 probably, unless there's some DNS on the front. But Tony, he's pushing Sabi through turn 3, and he's going to have the outside line for 5. Sabi though will have the inside line. He'll break a bit later to keep the position. But what traction does Tony have? Seems to have better traction. Tony gets a move for P7. Speed Newgarden, there was Team Mortis, but we're going to stay with Speed Newgarden, who breezes past the Mercedes, and it could be another move. It could be M. Ryan. He's not going to get the move. He's lost 3 places in one corner. Has Sabi, not a good lap for him. But yeah, we saw some team orders at Williams. Speed Risky has been let go by his teammate, and Ryan could be losing another position here to Speedy Racer. Bit of contact there between the Mercedes and the McLaren, but Speedy Racer gets that move done. We're seeing Kevruski is back in the DRS range. DRS enabled next lap. So can Kevruski look to win this sprint race and start the Grand Prix from pole? This is a moment there for Speed Risky. Man who was having many moments last week. Doesn't collect some of this time, but he's lost out to Jordan and O'Steven. Lucky to be in this race. That's very narrow to lose as Sabi gets the move back on Speedy Racer. But Kev Ruski's been dropped out of DRS range. That's going to hurt him for his chance of making a move. He has enough of a gap to ERT Jordan, so not worry about being overtaken, but ERT Jordan has to worry about the Alpine of O'Steven. He's going to have DRS right now. Over DRS, he's going to go down the inside. It's going to be an easy move for P3 for the Alpine driver. NLT Huli Show is up to P5, game past Speed Risky, but Speed Risky, he's thinking of it. But Speed Newgarden had a thought about it. Goes off the track. Speed Racer, no. Speed Newgarden's lost out to M. Ryan. He went off the track slightly there, I believe. ERT Jordan's going to go around the outside of turn 9, and O'Steven lets that happen more. He's complying with that move. But he's spun him! Never mind that! And both Williams into each other! Oh dear! O'Steven spun ERT Jordan and he collected his teammate Speed Risky. There will be no Christmas cards sent to Alpine from Williams here, and there's another safety car. Both Williams will be starting way further back than they should be, and it's neither of their faults. Oh dear. Steven gets away with that without damage. Sabi's coming into the pits. He's probably gone for the stop, so he'll keep his position because NA9's a bit far back. But it'll be a 2 laps shootout, I believe. We won't get safety car in this lap, so it will be a 2 lap shootout to decide the grid here and decide the 8. Who gets the points in the sprint for the top 8? Only 2 drivers at the moment. That finish won't score, but there could be more drama to come. But Yuli Show, he's got up to P3. He must have got past Steven with that moment. I missed that. I was more focused on the Williams crashing into the wall. how will Julio's tire position be? How many safety car laps we've been under? His cars are probably still better than the medium runners ahead, but you have to look at behind those who pitted. M. Ryan, Speedy Racer, Sabi, NA9, they are fresh sauce, so there could be definitely some action going on to end this sprint race, and then we have to do another 28 laps after this. And this is only what 6 laps I've done, and only 2 of those have been green. Because the first safety car, ooh, there's some squabbling going on. That's going wheel to wheel behind the safety car. Pressing for his race resumption. Just going to see if O'Steven has any damage on that front wing. I think he got away with it. Yeah, he did hit him square on with the front wing, so I don't think he had any damage, but it's going to be a 2-lap shootout to decide this sprint race. I keep having to resist saying race, it's a sprint race. And also decide the grid. So 1 more lap behind Burn Mylander, and then it's 2 laps to decide it. 10 drivers to battle for the grid positions. We already know 3 grid positions. We know ERT Jordan will be 11th, Speed Risky will be 12th, and Ryan Berry will be 13th. Of course, Ryan Berry having some technical issues, so we don't know if he will be in the race. Hopefully he will be. Just have more cars about. Maybe it might be a good thing, lack of cars, but we want everyone to have a good chance. Ryan Berry, who had a chance of winning in Australia, he was one of the few to not pick up any time penalties with track limits, but his pace dropped out with that last safety car, and he had to settle for a podium. In the end, it was Kevorowski who won the race. Should be expecting. I think it's already came. Say, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was on the phone. But then we have safety car in this lap. So once again, I think this is the fifth or sixth time we've had M excited doing a safety car restart with Kevorowski behind him. And I think Julie show he watch out for him on those softs. They've not been worn out. There's now 7 laps of racing on those tires, so he still has a lot of rubber to put down before they start getting expired. But when will M Excited go? Will he go? He's at the safety car, go a bit further ahead, so could he be going a bit earlier? Travel down already. He's gone. And it's a better restart for Kevorowski, who's way near. But here we go, 2 laps to the side of the grid for this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Looks all clean at the moment, but still a lot to go. No DRS to assist anyone for this race. It'll be straight up overtaking to the side of the grid. Here we go now as MXR once again puts a decent gap. But Energy Julio, is he going to be looking for a dive bomb? Nothing's better of it. But, oh, there's contact! And they're both spun around. And through goes O'Steven. And they're going to lose all the positions now. A bit of contact there as the... So Tony moves himself up to P2. Tony from the back of the grid started the front row for the Grand Prix. Speed Races having a fall for his teammate. Around the outside goes Tony, and he is up to P2 from starting last. And the sprint MXI looks to have this front row sorted. Speed Racer, is he going to look for a move on his teammate for P5? What's this? Chapter 4, it's just contact the McLarens, it's gone into each other. Speed U-Car's got around, it's all happening here this race. So NA9 is up to P5. Sabi P6, Kevin, what? Oh yeah, he's got spun, yeah. So what's happened? I forgot Kevorowski got spun. Kevorowski is up to P7, the McLaren, the breathe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's happening here. We go on to one last lap. I'm excited. Has it sorted. Who's gonna be on the front row with them? Big Speed Race is giving this position to Speed Newgard, but we'll focus on the front row. So Steve is lucky to get that front row. There'll be some talks with Williams over his actions though, but I don't think it'll be much for the grid. But who will be on the front row? I'm excited. Will it be Tony? Will it be O'Stephen? Will they take each other out? Will it be M. Ryan? We'll find out. At the checkoff flag is O'Stephen going to be going for a move? No, thanks. He won't have DRS to play with. Oh, he gets a brilliant run. Off 5. And he can have. He's not burning though. He's not burning. Why he's not burning? Tony has no ERS to play with. Stephen should definitely be burning this. Save is looking for P6. Well, here we go. Who's going to complete the front row? Will it be O'Stephen? Will it be Tony? He's burning now. Yellow flag. Oh, there's a something's happened at the back. I think Xavier and then 9 have gone into each other. We'll focus on the battle for P2. He's going to try to go around the long way of turn 9. And oh, there's a bit of contact, but I think O'Stephen's got it done. O'Stephen makes a move. The Rebels going at M. Ryan. Is he going to get turned or will it be Tony? M. Ryan moves himself up to P3. Tony is up to. Oh, Speed Race gets a penalty. Kev Roski and our ALT Julie show battling again. Might not be too much fans of themselves, but the man who started on pole will. For the sprint, will start on pole for the Grand Prix. Eric Sider wins the sprint. O'Stephen will complete the front row. M. Ryan, P3. Tony, P4. Kev Roski. Will it be Kev Roski? Yes, just on. And T. Julie show. Sabi, P7. NA9, P8. So that is the point score. Speedy Newgarden has retired. And it all kicked off. At that end, the grid. It's changed a lot in the last 2 laps, the grid. Oh dear, is all I gotta say. Oh dear. There we go. So I'm excited. Converts his sprint pole to a Grand Prix pole and 8 points to come with that. Oh, Stephen, there's gonna be some talk with what happened with him. He's kind of responsible for the Williams going down. He did spin Jordan, who went into risky, so there's going to be some conversations over that. But anyway, we'll focus on that at the end. But it's M Excited who will take pole for the Grand Prix and 8 points. So Steve will copy the front row. M. Ryan and Tony will make a rental second row. Kev Roski P5, Yuli Show P6, Sabi P7. NA9 gets his first points of the season, I believe, with P8, and then Speed Newgarden and Speedy Racer and Speed Newgarden. We talked in the McLaren garage. They took each other. Racer took out Newgarden. ERT Jordan and Speed Risky, unfortunately, were victims of a crash, and Ryan Berry was a victim of his internet. That is that. Now we have the Grand Prix. And this could be if that's what happens in 10 laps. Who knows what can happen in 28. Tomorrow morning, I just gonna grab water quick, hold them back before the start. I'm back in time for Grand Prix. We're still waiting 2-minute warning, of course, for the guys before we can commence. I'm making some strategy changes, of course, a few car changes they are allowed to make. For that 2 minutes to expire, then we will have the formation lap and we will commence with the Grand Prix. 28 laps, and we had chaos in 10 laps. We lost 3 cars in 10 laps, so if my maths is right, we will lose 9 cars in this race and we will finish with 4 drivers. All to be confirmed, but I'm excited. He's going to be looking to take a triple crown, essentially. Pole, sprint win, and Grand Prix win. And of course, he can do an ultimate Grand Slam, take pole, lead every lap of the sprint. I didn't see you got fastest lap, but we'll assume it was him. There was a time to do fastest laps, lack of green flag running, and then do all the Grand Slam stuff with the race. Lead every lap, fastest lap, win the race. Can I'm excited to do the ultimate Grand Slam. To be confirmed. Just waiting for that well-known countdown to get us. Really, I think it's been a bit more than 2 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're just gonna go through Matt Ryan's bingo card. So we've had 1 safety car, yes. It's been a dry race, so yes. Remember, star mediums. Did he star mediums for the race? Oh, here we go. Formation lap. Is Ryan Berry on the mediums for the bingo card? No, he's on hards. So M Excited has gone softs. Interesting call on his end. And it's pretty much 50-50 between the rest. We have O'Steven on hard. O'Steven, Tony, Kevroski, El Julio, Jordan, Speed Risky, and Ryan are hards. And you have M Ryan, Sabi, NA9, Speedy Racer, and Speed Newgar on the medium. So big contrasting strategies happening here. A lot of teams going the same way, apart from the Red Bulls. Red Bulls has put the strategies, but you have the 2 McLarens together on mediums, and you have the 2 Williams together on hard. So there's some. It could be a bit of an issue if there's some double sacking happening potentially. I'm excited to decide he wants to bridge a gap quickly. He might also be thinking, if there's an early safety car, go on the hards and finish the race. So he doesn't spin it behind the safety car and lose the race again. Who said that? Right, yeah, here we go. I think I've everything up. I'll tell him actually I'll put that up. 29, not 28. Oh, that's 1 extra lap for some shenanigans to happen. Yuli show someone to watch. He sprint format. He could have been started on the front row. He could be starting third, but he went into the back of Kevroski, and that put them both down from 2-3 to 5-6. Will there be some bad blood boiling from this sprint? You'll have the Williams not being a big fan of O'Steven, you'll have the McLarens not being big fans of each other. So there could be some bad blood here, because that is something with the sprint race. You don't have time to kind of calm yourself. You're still kind of. You're still pumping. You've only had a couple of minutes to calm down from the sprint, so will that also be playing on O'Steven's mind? The fact that he spun out. Oh, I'm excited. Guys, parking him wrong. Steve, he's on the hards compared to the soft, so that shouldn't be too much of a compromising factor, but it looks like Emma Slice the only one not to get the parking correct. So, oh nope, safety's got it wrong. It's a Mercedes thing here to get the parking wrong, and we wait. Is everyone parked there? We continue waiting. Do we need to do a restart? I hope not. We go, and we get. Oh no. Oh no. This is a restart. So this got open. And well, we got a guy away from the green flag in the background, so that indicates we are good for racing. So why aren't we racing? I think it might be a internet connection on someone potentially that can happen. Don't know who. Just waiting for the word of what's happening here, if there's a restart or not. It's not looking good. One. And we get one. I'm hoping it activates at some time, but it's not looking good. One. We get one. This is enthralling. Racing happening here, ladies and gentlemen. All the cars seem to be parked in the good spots, and lobby has okay. Speed Neutral has left the session, so I can only assume we're getting a restart here. Waiting for official confirmation. But this is, in fact, a restarted session. We get one. I saw a car have a bit of a jump there. Is that a good sign? We get one. I mean, they're playing the fireworks already, so. It's like the race already finished. They're already blasting out the fireworks. Who will the fireworks be blasting out for when this race ends, if it starts even? Still no official word on if this is being restarted, but a few guys are leaving now, so your lobby restart yet. Confirmation that we have a restart. We get one. We get two. We can lie there. So this could be a few minutes. That car looks pretty nice. Oh, wait, what? I've unlocked the Holy Flag emote. Let's go. Now, I don't win races, so it won't be getting used much, but I have it anyway, if it ever happens. Now we just wait. Okay, it has been set up. Hopefully, this one works. Look at that beauty. Look at it. What did I just X on? No, I don't want to play Breaking Point. Okay, apparently it's supposed to have 6 matches. I'm only seeing 3. If we get this done quickly. I think I've been in already, nice. Yeah, now we just have to wait for the grid to be set up correctly, and hopefully we'll get a race. Got all 13 in anyway, quickly enough. I think we're already getting that's rating up, so maybe. No, never mind. Here we go. That was quick. Thankfully, is formation lap on or off? Also, who is going to forget to turn on their setup? For guys watching, that is your cue to put on your setup. I wonder if we have a 2-minute warning on this since the race. I don't know. Darn the same tires, please. I've not seen anyone remind about the setups though. Who's going to forget the setups? There's always one on a restart lobby who forgets the setup. Now we just have to wait. It's lovely everyone to put their steps on and have the same tires as they started on with. I probably forgot what the tires are, but I knew it was them excited on the front with sauce, and then it was pretty evenly split between me and Hans with everyone else. But you know what? Let's see who abides by the rules and who doesn't. All will be revealed in this, hopefully, restart. Well, here we go. It's going to be a formation lap again. As I'm having it, I can't, well, I can't see a thing. Well, no, I can't see I can't see the tires. Okay, so, looks like everyone's on the same tires anyway. But I can't see the timing screen. I'm hoping that resets for the race. I can't even go into my options menu. Please don't tell me that's a new restart. Nope, looks so good. I'm hoping I get to see the timer screen, because otherwise it's going to be very confusing. There we go. My prayers have been answered. Tires look the same. There we go. So, Ryan Berry. Someone's only just gone off there. Hurts Jordan's only starting the formation lap now. Ah, lad. So we have Ryan Berry, who I think is having issues. Hurts Jordan's only started his lap now. How is he not got disqualified with that distance back? He's only going to turn 5 now. Oh, Jesus. MXI's slowing up the pack anyway. Jeez, sorry, Ryan and Tony getting some racing done. Very fast there. He obviously he's waiting for Jordan. He does not want to be seeing the grid for ages. Are we having a rolling start potentially? Oh, Speedy Risky and Ryan Berry have made contact. This is only gonna add to some frustration to some of the lads. I'm gonna make a safe on that. So this could be getting some. Here it comes now. I'm excited for the last corner. Here to Jordan going for the hotel now, so hopefully it won't be waiting for long. But yeah, that's also gonna cool down the tires a lot. So this could be a hectic race start. Watch out for when the lights go out. When they hopefully we get them out this time. Everyone seems to be parking up correctly, except Kevrosky. Don't cause an issue this time, please. I beg. Everyone, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights are out. Here we go. It's a great start for Stephen, but the soft tires come to the dividends of MX side. There's a free wide going on in the back row. Oh, there's a Ferrari around. Tony's been spun around. Speed Newgarden's out of the race. He must have been collected safety car already. We've only got through the corner. There's a pile up happening there. The two Ferraris, NA9, are involved in that, and we have lost Speed Newgarden from the race. Oh god. And this has gone well. Alright, you see in the background, Tony got spun in a free wide with, I think it was him, Kevrosky and Hooley show. So any damage on these guys, but there we go. It's already kicked off. Only needed the corner to kick off. The front five looks all the same again. The front three actually. Oh yeah, that's right. Tony was in P4. He was the one caught out. I assume it was Kevrosky and Hughley show. 3-1 does not go. Speed Race made up a couple positions as ERT Jordan and Speed Race. Despite being involved in that incident, Ryan Berry's moved up one position but he's lost one wing. Who will pit? Well, Brian Berry definitely pitted. I wonder if Tony or NA9 have damage, but Everside stays out. He's got more use in those soft tires. Speed Wheeler Show stays out. Savvy stays out. Speed Racer stays out. ERT Jordan stays out. Speed Racer stays out. NA9 stays out. Tony stays out. Ryan Berry is in. So he'll have to pit again because he can't go on the hards. So a medium the sauce will not make it. So we can try medium now. He's not lost anything realistically because he did start last, so he's gained a position. So medium, he could change to a medium strategy now, essentially. So we'll have 2 laps behind Burnt Mylander before we get going again. But yeah, I'm excited. Keeps up leading every lap of this Abu Dhabi weekend. Stephen kept his P2 despite starting on the slower tires. He had a brilliant race though. If he's on the mediums, I think he will be challenged for that win. But on the second phase, I'm excited. Soft tires would give him extra grip and extra purchase, which allowed him to get that little burst on the second phase of the start. With how it's been going, this will not be the last time we see Burnt Mylander. I can near guarantee that. And now that I've said it, we will not see Burnt Mylander for the rest of the race. One more lap behind the safety car. Then we'll have a new guy who will be P2 behind MXI, the old Steven. party chat. Because I definitely heard that. I would have been told they could hear me ages ago anyway, so I'm hoping I'm in the party chat. Definitely am. Well, I'm just gonna make sure, just play the back of my mind. Play the back of my mind if I don't check. And I am in a party chat, nice. I don't know why I could hear that, but I did. This should be the lap we say goodbye to Burn Mylander for now. We'll probably be getting use of those recovery vehicles you can see just off to the left there. They'll probably get some use tonight. Wonderful, then we'll the ones who picked up Speedy Newgard. Speedy Newgard is the Verizon have a bit of will to wheeling here. Information as Ryan Berry's got ahead of Tony. Very interesting. Did Tony have a spin potentially? Must be why Ryan Berry's been able to get the position and keep it. But now, should be around here, we get that message on the top of the screen saying, yep, the safety car is in this lap. We say goodbye to Bert Mylander. And I'm excited, will become the de facto safety car once more. It's become a bit of a ritual in this tier having. I'm excited doing safety car restarts. But it's not Kevrowski behind this time, it's O'Steven. So will O'Steven be able to get the jump on him? Kevrowski's not been able to catch out I'm excited with these restarts. So, what will have this time? I'm excited. Will he ever play in the back of his mind that spin he had on his fourth or third restart? This is his third restart of the evening. So, will that be playing on his mind? Because that is an easy corner to spin off also, the last corner here in Abu Dhabi. But we wait now. Will he be going off the penultimate corner again? Yeah, he does it again. And he's got O'Steven definitely, and Ryan might be looking for a move. He's gone off the track. Oh, I thought for a second he was doing it again, but that's got O'Steven come back at him. But MXI will keep the lead into turn one. Looks all clean through turn one again, but O'Steven right behind. MXI gets a bad run off 2-3. Some dirty air catches him out there. As NLT Julie shows looking for the move on Kevrowski, and can he get it this time? Unlike in the sprint, yeah, NLT Julie show up to P4. Man to watch out, Speed Racer looking for the move on Sabi potentially. Looks Sabi moves to that inside line and will move up into P6. I don't think Sabi will have anything to fight back with, but he does lay on the brakes, but nothing to fight back with. Kevrowski is looking. I'm just going to move back on NLT Julie show, but just look good, but we got move potential for P2. M. Ryan has got the faster tires. Then O'Steven, he looks to go around the outside of turn 9. And they're still going wheel to wheel. They're getting close. O'Steven keeps that position though. Horrible camera angle there. But is M. Ryan potentially going to throw a mad move? Nope, thinks better of it into the hotel. But, oh, I'm excited with a moment there. And he's gone off the track and come back. And what will O'Steven be saying about that? That was definitely a warning for M. Excited. Could O'Steven be claiming that was unsafe rejoining? I didn't see his POV, but looked fine potentially. But on to lap 5 of this frantic Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But the teams together, they got equal points. But O'Steven, he gets a better run off 2-3 here. He's not burning though, he's not just trying back to stack a move here. The way out, DRS will be available next lap. Oh, very, very much consistent traction there. We'll see if he's burning the DRS. Is this going to be a move for the lead? MXI moves to the inside line. O'Steven stopped the burning, so he's going to wait another lap for this. And Mike's just sitting behind, watching this unfold. And Julio is joining this as everyone's looking to get that P2. He wants P2 from O'Stephen. M. Ryan moves alongside O'Stephen. He's going to have the outside line again. Turn 9, but he's going to have the move well before turn 9. M. Ryan is up to P2. O'Stephen on those hard tires. But he's fighting it back. Ooh, almost made contact again for turn 9. A repeat of what happened in the sprint, but M. Ryan has that P2 as MXI again has a moment, and M. Ryan's going to take advantage of this. M. Ryan's going to take the lead. M. Ryan leads this race, and MXI's lost out to O'Stephen. He's lost out to. He's not off the podium now. Wheel to wheel with Huli Show for this final quarter. MXI is definitely ambitious through that hotel section. Pushes NRT Huli Show wide. And NRT Huli Show's losing position. He's lost to Kev Rusky. He might lose to the McLaren of Speedy Racer right now. No, that defeats him. A lot's happened there. MXI is no longer leading this race. That's the feel. He's not led every lap. It's M. Ryan who leads now, but MXI is having issues with the hotel section. Could there be some damage potentially? Oh, Stephen now, he's got DRS, a different opponent to face, and this could be the move for the lead. Pulls out to the inside line. Oh, Stephen takes the lead of this race. Kev Rusky moves up to P3. Keeps that P3. Oh, there's a free wide going on here, I think. We're going to focus on the leader. Says, oh, Stephen's gone off the track, so M. Ryan regains that P1 position as Kev Rusky. He's going to have a brilliant. He's got DRS. He has a brilliant line. Could Kev Rusky move back to his traditional P2? Oh, Stephen parks it well. Speed Racer looking to get the move on MXI. MXI's lost so many positions. Speed Racer's come out of nowhere. He's up to P4 now. Ryan Berry's looking at a Huli Show potentially. Oh, beautiful camera angle now. MXI again was slightly one. Not as bad as the other last one. Oh, there was a big contact there between Jordan and NA9. But here comes Huli Show. He's got a brilliant run into the penultimate corner, and MXI is losing so many positions. Sabi's out of this race. And MXI throws himself in the pit lane. Maybe the sauce just died on him. That could be a potential thing, but MXI is throwing himself to the pits at the perfect time. Safety car. Oh, did MXI have damage potentially? Because he's been struggling a lot. Oh, did the tires just completely die on him? I think because maybe, I don't know. Maybe he accidentally put on used sauce. I don't know. He was struggling a lot though from that safety car restart, but for the second time in this race and the fourth time this evening. Hello, Bert Marlander. And Ryan, who will lead the field. Say Kev Rusky. Speedy Racer has had a great last couple laps. He's moved up a low position. He's up to P4 on those mediums, which will still be the better tire compared to the hards. As things stand, so. We see a lot of racing here. Down to 11 races now. We still got 23 laps to go. As that Speedy Racer coming into the pits, I'm assuming he's going on for hards and trying to finish the race on hards. NA9's make the same strategy call. I'm sorry, we'll have to pit again on those mediums. Where's he going to come out though compared to Speedy Racer and NA9? Speedy Racer onto the hards as expected. I expect the same. Oh, it's a front wing change for. And I don't see any damage on the wing though, which is interesting, but. I'm excited. Is he going to get ahead of Speedy Racer? It's going to be tight, I think. Oh, it's going to be really tight here, but I think Speedy Racer will just have it. If Speedy Racer has that position on M Excited, Speedy Racer can go to the end of this race. That's going to end a 9, so decent positions here. It's a bit of gaps forming on the safety car. Interesting. I don't think safety car will be in this lap because this lap they caught the safety car, so I think it'll be another lap. So it'll be lap 9 onto 10 where we get this race going again. Yeah, looks like we will be behind Bermuda for another lap. I have a weird suspicion in the last 2 races Bermuda has led the most laps. The him where I'm excited, but it's probably close. Oh no, it is in this lap. Never mind that. Never mind that. Bermuda is in this lap, but that's a late call, so I was probably expecting another lap, so we'll see even again in P2 for this restart. Different guy up front, so could Ryan go for a different approach on this restart compared to MXI? Ooh, he looked like he was going there. Kevroski 5-second time penalty for collision with O. Steven. He wanted to get this going again. As Ryan, is he going? He's going now. Could there be damage on Kevroski also? But it's a good restart for Ryan. He's got a bit of a second of a gap already, and Kevroski got a horrible restart. He's dropped down a lot of time to O. Steven, and he could be vulnerable to Yulisho. On board with Yulisho. There's a damage on that Aston Martin. We'll find out, but there could be a move for the lead now. O. Steven on Ryan. He's burning it. Looks he's safe now, but there could be a move for P3. It's P3 at the roll. Yulisho off the P3. Will Kevroski try to fight this? Nope, nothing he can do. Doesn't get damage. But here comes O. Steven, opens up the DRS. Can't do nothing too far back from here. As Ryan Berry, there might be damage to Kevroski. He's losing a lot of time. Ryan Berry might get this move for P4. Speedy Racer on those fresh softs gets ahead of Tony. Needs to get outside sides though, as Ryan Berry does get ahead of Kevroski. Oh, Kevroski's gonna fight down into the hotel. Don't think Ryan Berry's expected, but he keeps P4. Speedy Risky. Could he be one for a move on Kevroski now? Kevroski is falling further and further behind. He's going to pit, so he might be fine, but oh, Steve is right behind the race leader. Yulisho takes the fast lap. He's right behind these leaders. Have another lap till DRS, but oh, actually no, Steven caught the curve there, and Yulisho, he does not need many invitations to make some moves here. So what will happen on this lap? Because Yulisho is creeping slowly onto O. Steven. He wants the second place and then the first place. What will happen here? There's burning happening for well then, but Yulisho has the moves definitely here up to P24. The Haas driver, the last of first specialist. He qualified last, didn't start last because that was Tony. But could he be taking the lead now? As a bit of an awkward line there. Oh, but come on, there. That Barry's probably going to wait for the DRS on the next lap. Oh, he dropped the season significantly. Oh, Speed Racer on Speed Risky. Around the outside goes to McLaren, but he's not going to move completely. Close to wheel banging there. McLaren's up to P6 now. We have everyone within DRS of each other. That is. Oh, and Ryan almost spins it. That could have been a horrible moment for Ryan. Really show. Will have DRS this lap, and you suspect he will have first place at the end of this lap. Ryan Berry is creeping up on to O. Steven. O. Steven needs to be careful. He doesn't lose DRS to Really Show, otherwise he will be a sitting duck on the straight. He looks to have it kept now, but Really Show. He's faking out some moves on Ryan. He's filling up those wing mirrors with Haas. And this should be the move for the lead. Done now for the Haas driver. Ryan parks the middle, but Yulisho will just take the inside line and move up to the lead of this race. Yulisho leads the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Doesn't look like any other movement now, but it'll be Ryan with DRS now. Can he fight back and retake this lead? Doesn't look like it. It's further a bit, but he might. Oh, the overspeed here. The overspeed. There's a few moves at the back where we're focused on a move for the lead. Ryan, no, can't do it, but he's going for the switchback. If he gets it off, this is being incredible. But he doesn't get the full traction there, so Yulisho leads this race. Ron Berry got O. Steven, Speeder S got Kevroski in that, and Oh, Steven was thinking of a move potentially on Ryan Berry there. Ryan Berry up on the podium after starting last in this Grand Prix. There's a second gap between M. Ryan and Ryan Berry. It's closing out quickly. And Ryan doesn't want to be dropped, but he could be dropped by Hulishow. The Hards are now looking like the favourite tyre right now. Speedy Racer, definitely the fastest man on track by the looks of it. And he could be looking for some more moves quickly. He can finish this race on these tyres. He does not need to pit. So he's in a position to potentially win this race. It's Speedy Racer, and he's just looking for some moves now. Gets a good traction run now. He might have 2 moves potentially. And it's like, oh, a beautiful run from Speedy Racer. He's going to have this move definitely on Steven. Well, Steven's flying it, so Steven sees out the fastest car on a straight line. Never mind that. Speedy Racer is going to be looking for the move for P3. Can't do anything about it. Ooh, and that was a bit of awkward brake in there. But, switchback city for Speedy Racer, who should be moving up into P4. But remember, Steven has that faster car on the straight line. He's going to be fighting this back. He'll have the inside line in for turn 9, but Speedy Racer breaks the latest and has P4 in this Grand Prix. Speedy Racer, is he going to risk it into the hotel section? Speedy Racer does cover it to prevent that from happening. Speedy Racer 3 seconds on, but that could hurt him significantly, especially if there's more safety cars in this race. And he's just clinching onto that DRS. And Berry seems to have his pace dropped off, and he will be losing P3 this lap probably. 2 Speedy Racer, he could lose it in 1 positions potentially. Starting to soft. Medium rush in soon. Rusk also got 3 seconds. I did not notice that. This should be a move here for the podium for Speedy Racer. We'll have to reach a 3-second gap. But if there's no safety cars, that is an easier job for him. As the DRS is open, moves to the inside line, and that is the move done. As Speedy Risky moves into 5th place, catches Steven, so that might help Ryan Berry through this next race. He'll have DRS behind the McLaren. Will he have the speed though? I think he's got the section and Speed Race actually has DRS on M. Ryan, so he could be a piece to Toronto. Kevruski on M Excited, the traditional 1-2 or 7 and 8 as things stand. M Excited gets the tractor on the outside to get P7 or keep P7. I'm not sure what it was. I think it's keep P7 from Kevruski. Oh, the asses almost go into each other. And I had a better run off the hotel, but Speedy Racer is right behind. And right, can he take this before DRS? As Huli Show is pulling away right now. Could be a few moves happening here on the next race. There's some gaps between Bridge here. Tony, I think, has had some issues. He's been gapped by ERT Jordan. It's not been a good race for ERT Jordan either. He did have that crash in the sprint. But NA9 gets past his teammate, but we'll focus for now. Oh, I think Kevruski actually had a moment pitch, but we'll focus on the battle for P2. DRS is open on the McLaren. Really making the move here. Ryan Berry, he's thinking of the move potentially, but Speed Racer is going to be on the braking. Gets the move, but everyone's going to fight this, but Speed Racer shuts that door firmly, and there's a bit of a throttle slap there for Ryan, as Speedy Risky is looking to make the move for P4 onto the Ferrari driver, and he gets that move done. Ryan Berry gets deep on the brakes, and Ryan's deep off 9. Open the door slightly for Speedy Risky, but he wasn't close enough to make that move. So Steve's also beautiful. This is last few laps. He's P2 on this race, so it's down to P6. And the shot from East Roser is Speed Risky is looking to get the move done on M. Ryan. He's not being patient. He was looking to make the move in the hotel section. That could have gone bad. But into the pits comes M. Ryan. And Ryan Berry stays out. Ryan Berry stays out. So, Ryan Berry, he's going to have DRS on Speedy Risky. He'll be trying a overcut on M. Ryan. At the aid of DRS, but he could also get overtaken by O'Stephen, so let's see if that's the right call by Ryan Berry. Is right behind M Excited. The pole man who rocked and came for the leads at the heart, which was an interesting call. Maybe any moves happening here, but could NA9 make the move on M Excited? NA9 is another with the race, it doesn't have to hit anymore. Have the move done there. Right there keeps DRS on Speed Risky, so you will have that two helping hands of DRS. Presume he's not going to go for the move here, which he doesn't, so. NA9 on the pole man. Will he be getting the move done? It's going to be wheel to wheel through turn 9, but NA9 looks to have it. Slices in front of M Excited to close any opportunity for a repass. So NA9 is up into P6. He's got that time penalty though, so that might hurt him. He can finish this race though. It's the thing with NA9. Second now, Ryan Berry. No, Ryan Berry stays out for another lap. He's going to be pulling for sauces. There's an issue with Speedy Risky. Ryan Berry's back up into the podium. Speedy Risky has another moment. Tony 3-second time penalty. Jordan and Tony into their pits. Speedy Risky's gone off the track. Tony, I think, got the penalty going into the pits. That pit lane is very awkward. A very significant penalty for some reason. Speedy Risky in a moment off the final quarter. Let's put Ryan Berry back into third place. I don't think that's what Ryan Berry wanted though. Speed Race is not gaining on neutral. Focus out of the tires right now. But O'Stephen was right behind Speed Risk. He can go for the move there. I think smoothest. Ryan Berry is pushing gas. He's not susceptible to overtakes right now. Speed Risk is not going to hit the move, so it's still pace on those medium compound tires. I'm excited. NA9 still having that little scrap happening now. Skarbrowski, I think he didn't get damaged. He did have contact at the restart, so I think he might have got damaged. His pace has dropped off significantly from the restart. Very safe out again, so he's definitely going for the softs. He's going to be aiming for around lap 20. Might hit this lap. No, lap 18 maybe. So he's definitely going for the softs. I cannot see him. Speed Risky goes off the track again. Second lap in a row. He's done that. Somebody started those Stevies. Lost some time. So Speed Risky, is he going to go for the Verstappen-esque move into turn 5? No, he wants to get this onto the DRS. Which he just probably do. So DRS for the Williams driver. And I suspect potentially a move for P3, as it is a move for P3. That's why Berry can fight on the braking, but he'll have DRS for this back straight. I think there might be a little contact there, but they're still pulling the car straight. All I know is do very strong Berry, but I still believe he's going for a couple more laps to go on the sauce. Otherwise, he would have pitted to cover him Ryan. So I suspect we see now as MSI got past NA9, missed that. Okay, nice little sandwich, just lovely. But yeah, the really show is, despite being on the older tires, he's pulling bigger gaps on Speed Racing. He's pulling like a second past 2 laps. Especially Speed Racing, he's being conservative on his tires. Is Ryan Berry in this lap? No, it lapped. Oh, but O'Stephen is in this lap, so O'Stephen has pitted. He's going very slow into the pit lane actually. It's going to cost him some time. As Kwiatkowski's looking to join this battle for right now P5. He has to pit. I'm excited. He will struggle to bring size to the end. NA9 will have the tires, and Ryan sets the fastest lap. Where is he coming out in relation to? Oh, Stephen. Oh, and Ryan's gone comfortably. And Ryan has got that move comfortably. So Stephen's going to lose out to Tony. Yeah, oh dear. Oh, Stephen was very cautious into that pit lane. He's lost to Tony also. NA9 Gets the move on M Excited, but he gets another. That's his second 3-second time penalty. So that's 6 seconds. This is contact between the two. Ooh, rises the curve. So could this let Kevrovsky buy his teammate? Will there be team wars at Aston Martin? And now looks to be flying that eventually, but he's not for DRS. It's Kevrovsky. We look at the M Excited. No, doesn't get the move on there, but the traditional 1-2 battle is for 5 and 6 right now. And still awaiting Kevrovsky's pit stop. Nice. And there's now been dropped by Speed Risky. So it's this lap that usually shows into the pits. As Ryan Berry's into the pits now. Is it the softs or the mediums? What's NRT Hooley Show going on for? There are some softs. He's gone for softs. Ryan Berry's gone for mediums. Oh yes, Ryan Berry put on the first lap. Yes. So yeah, he's allowed to do that. He put on the first lap and he started on her. So yeah, he is allowed to do that. He doesn't have any softs remaining, but where's Yuli Show going to come out? Comes out just ahead of him, Ryan. Ryan Berry, where's he coming out? He's going to come out behind O'Stephen. I'm sorry, it's gone into the pits again. Missed that. That's the second miss. That's the last. But right now, it's. I want to see the gap. Yes, potential gap there. Speed Racer has essentially an 11.5 second gap to NA9, but as usual, he's concerned about a 3-second time play. He might hurt him. But Speedy Risky and Kev Rusky still to pit in this race. The only two yet to pit in this race. Should be seeing it in soon. But Speedy Racer is in the best position to win this race, but there is no safety car. Safety car would hurt him a lot, but is Speedy Racer in this lap? No, he is not. Kevrovsky, is he in this lap? Kevrovsky pits. Kevrovsky is into the pits. So Speedy Racer is the only one yet to pit. Oh, Steven's looking at Tony right now. He lost his position to Tony in the pit sync, which he was very cautious to enter the pit. Right, that cost him a lot. He was looking to get ahead of Ryan, but his cautious approach to the pit lane has cost him a bit. Actually, going to go on with NRT Julie Show. He's looking to get back into P3, of course. He's not really focused on NA9 and with 6 seconds worth of penalties. So it should be an easy move for the Haas driver. As yeah, it's an easy move. I don't think NA9 is going to fight that at all. So Julie Show now looking forward. He needs to bridge 10 seconds. I'm thinking I can. Oh, okay. He needs to bridge 3.5 seconds. Not 3.5 seconds. 9.5 seconds. He bridged 9.5 seconds to win this race. He has the fresh sauce compared to racers deteriorating. Hard contact tire. Steven still behind Tony. Is Speed Risky into the pits this lap? No, he is not. He's waiting for a safety car, I presume. Steve's going to be getting frustrated behind Tony. Tony doing the team game. Late Ryan Berry catch up to O'Steven. Tony just at the time penalty, so this is essentially not his survival usual. So that's the fastest lap. Does that surprise you at all? That's just very lovely. Expect this lap will be the lap that O'Steven gets the move done on Tony. Just check something. Speed risk could potentially put on the first lap. No, he hasn't yet. Okay, interesting how he's still out though, but focus on that later as O'Steven, I assume he's going to get the move done on Tony this time around. Slowly creeping on it, but has the move done. But Tony, is he going to fight back on this one? On the braking, O'Steven takes that racing line from him. But will Tony fight him back on the DRS as we are? M. Ryan also looking for a move on NA9. So I think Tony will have this move for P4 as Ryan has a move for P4. Tony's fighting back. Tony going to go round the outside. of O'Stephen. He's doing the team job right here. Ryan Berry's right behind O'Stephen right now. He's going to get first. He followed the move. He followed making that move into the hotel section, which Speedy Risky is finally into the pits. So what is the gap between Ulisho and Speedy Racer? That's what you focus on. 8.5, but he only needs 5.5 to get it, so I think Ulisho is in a position to win this race. As long as he doesn't get any penalties, Speedy Risky onto the softs. Any 9s tires aren't going to go any further. He's pitting. Could his tires have worn out completely as second one last for Speedy Racer to win this race? That could be hard. As could be a battle on pit exit between M Excited and Speedy Risky. Potentially, we'll focus on this increasingly exciting battle for P4. The team game being played here. O'Stephen gets the move done on to Tony, but here comes the teammate. Here comes Ryan. Ryan's going to get double. It's this beautiful switchback. O'Stephen did not have a good. He went very deep there into the chicane. Let's let Ryan Berry go through. Tony has completed the team game. Tony's going to go back on O'Stephen. O'Stephen didn't have the DRS. He was ahead. O'Stephen gets ahead, but O'Stephen spirals back. Tony got ahead, but O'Stephen got it on traction. Stephen now looking at Ryan Berry. O'Stephen's not going to be a fan of the Ferraris tonight, but the winners aren't going to be fans of O'Stephen due to what happened in the sprint, so all fair, I guess. I bet that one anyway. But as it's another 2 seconds, Ulisho has caught us. Speedy Racer. Ulisho might be winning us on the track. There are no penalties. After the podium, it's looking like it's going to be between M. Ryan Berry and O'Stephen. As Ryan is slowly creeping onto DMS, but he won't have it on M. Ryan, but O'Stephen will have it on Ryan Berry. Could Stephen be thinking smart here and not go for the move and let Ryan Berry get in the DRS so he could be in that podium battle? I have a weak suspicion the answer is no. He was burning a bit, no, the answer, oh no, he backs out of that. But he did go for that, and Ryan Berry did not get in DRS. Oh no, he did get in DRS, never mind that, we all where the detection point was. I thought it was working, never mind what I said there. Ryan Berry did get DRS on M. Ryan, so we have a freeway battle for the podium. Tony is technically in this still, but he has that penalty, which will hurt it. But another 2 seconds going out. The Williams go wheel to wheel. I think that was Team Morris though. Looked like Spears got past Jordan way too easy there. Yeah, Ulisho looks like he's going to win this on track. When Ryan had to catch the car there, slow down a bit. Ryan Berry almost into the back of him. There we go. We'll go for some helicopter view so we won't be hearing horrible rigging noise. But Ryan Berry, he might be making this move into turn 1. You don't see moves into turn 1 often, but Ryan Berry's done that. But he will be successful with DRS as Ryan goes off the track. And O'Stephen, you don't see moves into turn 1 often. You never see moves into turn 2, and O'Stephen went for it. And that has bridged the gap between Ryan Berry and M. Ryan. M. Ryan is just in the DRS zone, though, of M. Ryan, as he's dropped out of it now, so he needs to get back into it. So he'll have DRS to help him. Tony, he's looking at O'Stephen, he's looking at a repass of Stephen. He's been the nemesis of the Alpine tonight. You know, is M. Ryan going to be in a second? It's going to be close. I don't think he is. He's not. So that is massive for Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry made the right call going for that move. Then and there, as O'Stephen needs to make this move on M. Ryan now. Looks to have this done. M. Ryan stop. Ooh, O'Stephen sliced and make sure there wasn't a move. It's Tony. Tony's looking for the move on M. Ryan against it, forces M. Ryan off the track. Well, M. Ryan have to say about that. A bit archy-barchy there, but Ulisho is now in the 3 seconds of Speedy Racer. So Ulisho right now will win this Grand Prix, but he wants this on track, I'm assuming. 5 laps to go. And I'm assuming Ulisho, he's been getting about 2 seconds a lap, so I think he's going to be looking for this race win right now. But yeah, it looks like Berry's pulling away. to get this podium position. As Emine's dropped another spot, he's lost out Speed Risky. Speed Risky's just joined this podium battle right now. The softs are absolutely lighting up the timing screen. Speed Risky has joined this podium battle. But he has 2 cars to get by before he can look at Ryan Berry for this podium. As Steve is losing now more time here. So this only benefits Ryan Berry, as Speed Risky might be stuck in a DRS train right now, which will hamper his chances of getting this podium. He'll have Tony anyway, with the time penalty. Tony, he's looking for it. He's looking for the move on O'Stephen again. Round the outside. And Tony and O'Stephen battling through turn 9. It seems to be a common occurrence here. The Speed Risky's right behind there, and they're going to go through the hotel section wheel to wheel. Is Tony going to be launching one into the inside? He thinks a bit but can't get it done. Speed Risky is right behind. Looking at this. Speed Risky following a move at the 14. Oh my lord. Tony, is he going to be thinking of throwing one? Potentially. No. But NLT Yuli Show is about to get this race lead on track. Is he going to be in DRS now? No. Unfortunately, so another 10 points. Let's be risky. Is Speed Risky going to go for the move on turn 5? He's going to have the outside on turn 5 to get P5 on track. And not much Tony's do. He's actually going to fight this still. Ooh, there might be some weird happening there. I'm surprised there wasn't major contact there. But Ryan Berry is not open up a 3-second gap to O'Stephen, so he might have this podium on lockdown, but moving up to the lead, bound for the lead on track. Oh, something's happened to O'Stephen. O'Stephen's been spun around, and he's beached. O'Stephen's been beached. Was there contact between him and Tony? O'Stephen, he can't get it out. He can't get his car unlocked. Tony gets the move on Speed Risky. Speed Risky's going to fight this. I think O'Stephen is out of this race. He's going to get disqualified. Unfortunately, because his car is beached. But oh! How is Speed Risky's car still pointing in the right direction? He got hit in the back, square on. O'Stephen's got his car going again. Ryan Berry looks at his podium on lockdown, but who's winning this on track? It will be Unishow as things stand. Regarding there's no penalty, but Unishow wants his win on track. His 3 laps to get this move done on Speedy Racer. I think right now it's going to be the move for the lead on track. I don't think Speedy Racer is going to realistically fight this one. He might be actually. Oh well, if he was fighting, there was not much he could do. Into the lead, NRT Unishow qualified last, and he is up to first. Was spun Kevroski around on the sprint to end it, so he dropped down position, but it hasn't mattered to him. He tries in race pace, start him anywhere, and he will be challenging for the win. Proved again, he's looking to win back-to-back races on track. Of course, lost it on penalties last week, but still, you have to commend the drive Yuli Show is putting on. Now, hopefully Monaco's on this calendar, because that might be a track he struggles to do compact drives on. But you know, he's done it in Australia. He's doing it right now in Abu Dhabi. So I'd back his chances in Monaco. If we were to have a Monaco race, he might win from last there. Right now, can Speedy Risky claw back the gap? I don't think he will. I think Ryan Berry has his podium position, so Berry will again finish on the podium. Started last also. Ryan Berry had some connection issues in the race. Wasn't even the cleanest race for him. He lost his front wing on the opening lap. Did a medium strategy, and it's going to pay off for him again with a podium. Again, he came P2 last week, P3 this week. Well, he'll be happy with back-to-back podiums. O'Stephen's into the pits, probably has some damage. Won't be scoring though, O'Stephen. He might be looking to steal a fastest lap off Yuli Show. what is the case, but it doesn't look like any... oh, and never mind, Kevrosky on ERT Jordan. That came out of nowhere. Kevrosky up to P7 on ERT Jordan. Two lads who qualified high enough, 2 and 3 in qualifying, and it's not worked out for them. The race, ERT Jordan taken out in the sprint in a collision with his teammate, which was neither their fault, and the race just hasn't panned out his way. Kevrosky, he got spun around while P2 in the closing stages of the sprint. He had some contact behind the safety car, gave him a 5-second penalty, which he served under the pits. I think he had damage also because he was getting swallowed up on the restart, so it's been Tony another 3 seconds, so that's going to bump both these guys off into P6, but we're now to the final lap. Tony's tires are on the beyond the use by day. Oh, we gotta get free ride at the turn 1. I think Tony's just let it happen. I think Tony's just content with PA. He needs to be careful though, he has 6 seconds. So he could lose out to MXI. And MXI gets a foot down to the draw hole. He was very slow through that first couple of corners. But yeah, to Jordan looking for the move around the outside. Who had the arrest there? ERT Jordan, Kevrosky battling. Oh, ERT Jordan does not have the DRS. Never mind, the fault was on here. Kevrosky, but Kevrosky has the DRS. He's going to do a repass here to get P6 off ERT Jordan. Looks like you have one more chance into turn 9 to get P6. It'll be a consolation P6. It'll be a damage limitation P6. It's not been a race for him. I think MXI will get, but no, won't be anything. But we have to go on to the leader, the man who qualified last in traditional qualifying, went up to P3 in the sprint, took out Kevrosky, started P6, but no matter where you start him, he'll win the race on track. For the second week in a row, NLTU show wins on track, and this time he'll keep that win. Speedy Racer strategies pays off and gets P2, and Ryan Berry, the man who had to change his front wing on the opening lap, finishes P3. Speedy Risky trying to get that podium, but was caught behind M. Ryan, and M. Ryan will take P5. ERT Jordan keeps P6 on Kevrosky. Tony, he'll lose P, I think, to M. Excited, the man who started on pole position, but a strategy that just did not go his way, as Tony is PA, and Stephen, all went wrong for him. He got beat for a couple of laps ago, got the car going again. He's looking to take the fastest lap point of NRT Julie show. Of course, when you leave it says you retire, but we know Ryan Berry is third and Tony is 8th. But to the line, we'll see him take a fast lap. He does not. So it'll be maximum points for Yuli show here tonight. Friday Speed Risky, he was starting to go down. So decent choice there. Just caught up on the battle between the Ferraris and Ryan and got stuck and couldn't get past. And got past too late to try and challenge Ryan Berry. But there he is, second week in a row, he wins on track. This time, he'll keep that win. Of course, it should be Ryan Berry there for a second podium also. But this game has a lot of glitches, so fortunately, Speed Risky, who thought he was going to be on the podium early on, but unfortunately, he got caught up in a battle and took him too long to get through it, so Ryan Berry took that podium. To go for the rundown, NLT Julie Show wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Speedy Racer P2, it's Ryan Berry in P3, then Speed Risky in P4, M. Ryan P5, ERT Jordan P6, Kevrosky P7, M. Excited PA, Tony's P9, and NA9 will complete the top 10 in P10. Stephen finished 11th, went wrong for him at the end, and we lost Sabi and Speed Newgarden. That is that. Let's go for the... So that is that for this week. Next week it is, I really need to memorize this calendar better. I'm just going to whip up the calendar quickly. next week it will be Qatar. So first time you get Qatar here in VSL, traditional racing for Qatar, back to traditional racing, and it'll be same time next week Wednesday 8 p.m. It will be me again. Hopefully we get everything sorted quickly, but thank you for joining and see you next week.